Good morning, Yoga Warriors. It's Charlie with Warrior Yoga. It's so nice to have you guys again today. Welcome to my shed. That being said, I'd like to go ahead and get started on the practice right away. It's a beautiful day outside and I'd love to get out there, but the background noises outside aren't really appropriate for recording a video for you today. So hopefully we'll get back out in the sunshine again soon. I really enjoyed that practice. I hope you did too. And we'll go ahead and get started on today's practice. Today is, what is it? April 9th, I think. It's a Thursday. I know that much. We've been on quarantine here in Washington State for a while. And I think in the last month I've had to go grocery shopping or run errands like 2 or 3 times. So it's been really nice to just be at home and have time to do all those things around the house that I've wanted to do, and just read a book, relax. I kind of feel like I'm camping, but at my house right now. And just by thinking positively about how that looks, how life in general looks right now, I think will be very helpful for myself and for you. So take this situation, turn it around, look at the positive side of things, because we're going to get back to work and back to some semblance of normal very soon. I am sure of it. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to get started on our backs today. So make yourself nice and comfortable. Let your shoulders relax. Let your back relax. Let your body kind of melt into the floor. Relax the arms. And you can have your legs straight or bent. It doesn't really matter. I like to have my knees bent. It takes some pressure off the low back. And with all the extra outside work I've been able to do, my low back's been a little bit sore. So take care of yourself. Always. Never do anything to cause injury to yourself. My number one rule. If what we're doing hurts, don't do it. Please don't hurt yourself. Be kind and gentle to yourself. That's what this practice is about. Let's take a few breaths. Over the next few breaths, begin extending the exhale breath a little bit longer than the inhale breath. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale slow. Inhale deep breath. Exhale slow. Let's take about 4 more big deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale slow. Big deep breath in. And exhale slow. Two more. Last one. Inhale, big deep breath. And exhale slow. If you don't have your feet up next to your hips and your knees bent, go ahead and do that now. Bring your feet up. Have them about hip width apart and as close to your hips as what is comfortable for you. Take your arms up, interlace the fingers, push the palms up, and let's bring those hands overhead. Oh, nice big stretch. Oh, and release. Bring those arms down to the side. Okay? Now, we're going to start tick-tocking our knees. So, our inhale is neutral. And then as we exhale, dip the knees down into the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, dip them down into the left. Inhale up. And exhale down. Nice and slow. We're going to have a nice, slow, squishy practice today. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's tick-tock with the breath a few more times. Inhale and exhale. Now take a big deep breath in, bring those knees back to center. Exhale, dip those knees down into the right. Turn your head, look over the left shoulder. If this feels good to you, we're going to stay here for a minute. If you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, go ahead and take that ankle of the right foot and place it on the left knee. Deepen the stretch a little bit. Breathe into the stretch. Deep breath in, uncross the ankles, bring both knees back up to neutral. Exhale slow. Take a big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, dip those knees down into the left. Turn your head and look over the right shoulder. If this is good for you, stay here. If you'd like that deeper stretch, take that left ankle over the right knee. Breathe slow. Enjoy the stretch. Exhale slow. And then take the foot off the knee. Inhale, bring the knees up. Take a nice deep exhale. And then on the next inhale, bring the knees up. Reach down, grab those knees. Exhale, squeeze knees to chest. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, squeeze. Go about 4 more times with your own breath. Last one, big deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Maybe you want to rock back and forth on that low back. Give it a massage. Find what feels good to you. And let's rotate the ankles a couple times one way. Switch directions, circle in the other way. And then keeping that right knee in, move the left hand over to the right knee. Extend the left leg long on the mat. Push through the heel of that left foot and squeeze the knee in on the right. Give it a little bit of a wiggle, maybe out toward the armpit just a little bit. Take a couple breaths here. Then move the hands behind the leg. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, push the heel of that foot up toward the ceiling. Inhale, bend. And exhale, push. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, push and hold that leg up. Okay, walk the shoulders together behind you. Try to relax your head on the floor. So you're not pulling up. Just try to relax, but push through the heel of that right foot. Exhale, bend. Let that leg slide long on the mat. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Grab the knee. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, loosen a little bit. And exhale, squeeze again. Remember to push through the heel of the right foot. Both legs engaged here. Breathe. Wiggle that left knee. So it's nice and squeezed up. And maybe a little bit out to the side toward your armpit. Take a couple breaths here. And then slide the hands behind the knee. And we'll start with the breath. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, push. Heel to ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, push. Inhale, slow. And exhale, push. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Push and hold. Push, 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 push. And then go ahead and bend that knee, slide that foot long on the mat. Point the toes, let's stretch that stretch all the way up through our abdomen, through our head, front of the head, shoulders stay down, and fingertips reach, 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 reach. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, stretch. And then inhale, bring the feet back up under the hips. Knees bent. Take that right ankle, go ahead and place it over the left knee. Take a big deep breath in, bring the left foot up, reach behind the thigh, and exhale, squeeze. Squeeze the knee to the chest. Inhale, loosen a little bit, and exhale, squeeze a little more. It's not much of a movement, but, enough to relax and tension. And if this is hard for you to reach behind your thigh, absolutely use your strap. And it'll look something like this. Okay? And squeeze. Okay? So if you're using a strap behind your thigh, keep those shoulders down and under, neck nice and neutral. Exhale, lower that foot down. Take that right ankle off. Place that foot down to the mat. Let's do the other side. Take the left ankle over the right knee. Take a big deep breath in. Reach back behind the right thigh and squeeze knee to chest. wiggle back and forth with the breath. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. It's up to you. Have fun with it. And I'll show you on this side with the strap too so you can see. You just put the strap behind your leg, hold it with the hands, and squeeze it up if you're using the strap. Take a couple more breaths here. And then lower the feet back to the floor. Take a big deep breath in, sweep the hands up overhead, interlace the fingers, and push up again. Stretch, exhale slow. Big deep breath in, and exhale slow. Good. Release the fingers, bring them down next to the hips. And grabbing the block, we're going to do our bridges. So take that block, place it between the thighs, squeeze the thighs together, hands next to the hips, and slowly with the breath, we're going to inhale and lift up, sweeping the hands up overhead. Exhale, come down slow. Inhale, lift. Engage the core, squeeze the block as you lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push into the feet and lift. Exhale, down. Now 4 times slowly with your own breath. And last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower just the arms. Keep that core engaged. Keep the nice strong bridge. Squeeze the blocks. Lift through the belly button. It's like you have a little string right here lifting you up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Take that block from between your thighs and go ahead and put it aside. Inhale, lift the knees, grab the knees. Exhale, squeeze knees to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Maybe rock around a little bit. Oh. And then slide your hands back behind your thighs. Bring your feet up. Give both your ankles a wiggle. And then with momentum, rock long on the spine a couple of times. And then come all the way up to seated. Or just come to seated if the rocking doesn't work for you. Keeping both feet in nice comfortable seat. Inhale, arms up, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, push the arms up. Exhale, strong arms down. Inhale, arms up. Hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up, push up. Exhale, strong arms. Inhale up. Hands together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, strong arms. Inhale, push up. Exhale, hands to heart. Rest here for a moment. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And then forward a couple of times. Let your thumbs rest on your sternum. Sit up nice and tall. Engage the core. And take a few breaths. You can have your eyes open or closed, whatever's more comfortable for you. We're going to be here focusing on the breath for just a moment. A couple of minutes anyway. Relax the shoulders. Let's go ahead and do a couple more neck exercises while we're here. On the inhale breath, your head's at neutral. As you exhale, tilt the left ear down toward the left shoulder. Take a couple breaths there. Let the right side of the neck stretch open. Keep your shoulders nice and down. You're not trying to touch your ear to your shoulder. Simply just stretch the right side of the neck. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, tilt your ear down and to the right. Stretching the right side of the neck now. Remembering to keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Inhale, bring the head back up to neutral. Exhale, tilt the chin down toward the chest, stretching open the back of the neck. Again, remembering to keep the shoulders down and back and relaxed. Inhale, bring your head back up to neutral. Exhale, turn your head and look over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, turn and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, turn and look up toward the ceiling about 6 feet in front of you. Just a gentle gaze. Eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter. Exhale, back to neutral. Open your eyes. Take a big deep breath in, sweep both hands up. Exhale, drop the left fingertips to the ground. Inhale, push the right hand up. And exhale, bend the left elbow as you lean over. Inhale, come up a little. And exhale, fold toward the side. Inhale up. Exhale, reach with the right hand over. Inhale, come up a little. And exhale, reach. Inhale, come up all the way. And exhale, drop the right fingertips to the ground. On your next inhale, reach up with the left. Take a deep breath in and exhale. When you get to the top, inhale, reach it up. And exhale, fold. Inhale up a little. And exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Reaching over with the left. Inhale up. Exhale, really reach for it and hold. Inhale, come up, lower the fingertips to the ground. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, sweep both hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's rest again. But only for a moment, a couple of breaths. Inhale, push those hands all the way up. Exhale, bring both hands down and right next to your hips, fingertips facing forward. Roll the shoulders back and come back onto the hands. Chin up, chest out. Stretch, open, a little bit of a back bend here. Take a couple breaths. And then push back up. Inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Take a couple breaths here in this seated forward fold. Walk the hands forward, drop the elbows, drop the head. Take a few breaths. Inhale, walk the hands up, roll the shoulders back up. And then we're going to transition into boat pose. So I'm going to turn sideways, but you guys stay right here. Remember which leg is crossed in front. Okay? Remembering which leg is crossed in front, let's take a big deep breath in. Roll our shoulders back. Chin up, chest out. Move the fleshy parts out of the way. Slide our hands up our thighs. And then come up. Bring our feet up and uncross the ankles. Engage the core. Roll the shoulders back. Nice boat pose here. If this is comfortable for you, you can always reach forward for a stronger core here. Keeping the shoulders back. Engage the core. And go ahead and grab the thighs and come down. Bringing the faces, the bottoms of the feet together. Bring the knees out. Clamshell and forward fold. Stretch the groin. Bring those feet back a little bit. Sitting up and then bending forward over those knees just slightly. Take a couple breaths here. And then inhale, zipper those knees back together. Slide the feet back out slightly in front of you. Find that balance point on your sit bone again. Slide the hands up the thighs. Rock back onto that balance point. Keeping the shoulders back, core engaged. You can keep your hands here on your thighs if that's good for you, or you can reach for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come on down. Again, face the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Zipper the knees together. And come back to seated with your seat crossed in the other direction. Take a big deep breath in, sweep the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. What I mean by other direction, feet cross the other direction, is whatever leg was in front before is switched. So if your right leg was in front and seated before, now your left leg is. Okay, let's practice a little symmetry for our bodies. Resting with our hands, heart, thumbs on our sternums. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, go ahead and push both hands up. Exhale, so let the hands come apart. Turn toward your right, bringing your right hand to your right knee. Left hand back behind you. Roll the left shoulder back. Very slowly turn one vertebrae at a time until you are looking over that right shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, right hand comes to the left knee behind you. Take a big deep breath in and exhale as you turn. And see with each breath how that looks in your body. Keep the chest up, right? We're not curling over, we're staying nice and tall. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Exhale, forward fold. Walking the hands forward and then dropping the elbows. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, arms up. Bring those legs out wide. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale, see if you can reach those toes while they're wide. Or ankles, if that's more appropriate for you. Knees. However far you can stretch today. Maybe you bend the knees a little bit so your back is straighter, which is always a plus. We're not trying to curve our spine this time. Nice straight back. Reach for those toes. Bend those knees a little bit. And then see if you could straighten them and keep your back straight. But don't lock them. A little bit of a trick there. Neutralize the neck. And then come on up. Bring those legs together. And then we're going to transition from here to tabletop. So I'm just going to turn, put my hands on the floor and bring my knees behind me. Speaking of knees, always, always, always make sure you are protecting those knees. I just use, well, I have 2 layers of yoga mat here. This one and this one. And then I have my blanket. So whatever works for you is fine, but please protect those knees. Coming into tabletop position, spread the fingers wide. And then on the inhale, tilt the tailbone up, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, chin up, chest out. And then on the exhale, begin tilting the tailbone under very slowly on the exhale. And then squeezing the abdomen in, dropping the shoulders. So you're pushing into the ground, into the shoulders. Drop the head a little. And then inhale, begin tilting the tailbone up, drop the belly, chin up, chest out. Exhale, tuck the tailbone first, then the abdomen, and then rolling all the way up to the shoulders. 1 vertebrae of the spine at a time. Inhale, very slow and with purpose. Takes a lot more muscle work and effort. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Exhale all the way into that cat back. Hold that cat back for a minute. Bring your big toes together behind you. Push the knees wide and back, child's pose. Walk the hands forward for an extended child's pose. Drop the head to the mat between the arms. Let the belly come between the thighs. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, come up slightly. Take that right hand, dive it underneath the left armpit, coming down to the right shoulder and ear, and then reach forward with the left hand. Push back with the hips. Little shoulder stretch here. Take a couple breaths. Push into the left hand. Have the right hand meet up where the left was, and take that left arm. Dive it under. Take a couple breaths here. So you're on the left shoulder, left ear, reaching forward with the right arm and pushing back on the hips. Pushing into the right hand, bring the left hand down and under you. Bring the knees back together. Curl the feet, the toes of the feet back, and then push back into the backs of those feet, stretching the bottoms of the feet. Take a couple more breaths here. Inhale, push back up to tabletop, and then lift the knees and push back into down dog. Take your feet for a walk. Inhale to plank. Exhale back to down dog. Bend the right knee. Kick the right foot all the way up and slightly over to the left. Inhale, bring it all the way in. Knee behind the right wrist, ankle behind the left wrist. You can even adjust a little bit. And slide back into the pigeon pose. If this is good for you, you can stay here, or you can come all the way down. It's up to you. Be kind to the knee. If this hurts for the knee, bring that foot straight back, okay? It gives you a little bit more of a hip stretch with the kicked at the 45-degree angle here. It's up to you. And then bend the left knee. Bring that ankle up. You might feel that stretch in the front of the leg here. Rotate the ankle of that left foot. Bring the toes of that left foot back down. And then pushing into the left foot, we're going to take that right foot back and back into down dog. Walk the feet again. Rock forward into plank and then back into down dog. Grounding into the right foot, bend the left knee. Kick the left leg all the way up and over. Just a little bit. And then exhale, bring it in for that pigeon stretch. And again, you can stay up here if that's good for you, or you can come all the way down if that feels better. But let's take a moment to enjoy the stretch. Settle into the stretch for a minute. And then bend that right foot. Give the ankle a couple circles. Oh, that feels good on my psoas. Whew. Couple of breaths here. And then lowering the toes back down. See, I use my back toes to walk forward a little bit. So then I can ground into my back toes and then bring that foot back up. Go to plank. Transition to down dog. And then rocking forward into plank again. And then lowering with control, either from kneeling plank or plank, all the way down, chin to chest. Flatten the feet. Inhale, come up. And exhale, down. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Keep the elbows in close to the body. Push into the palms and lift into that baby cobra. And exhale down. Walk the hands up. Lay your cheek on your hands and take a few breaths here. If you've had your head turned one way, go ahead and turn it the other way. Relax the thighs. Walk your feet out just as wide as the mat is. Maybe push your toes into the ground so you can really relax your thighs to the floor. Make those little adjustments. Maybe bring your head to neutral if that's appropriate for you. On your next inhale breath, bring both hands straight out in front of you. And then bring the palms of the hands together. Bending at the elbows, bring those thumbs to the nape of your neck, like this. Maybe you walk the elbows a little closer. Bring those thumbs down. Let's do a little bit of a shoulder stretch here. Go ahead and lower those hands back down. Bring those hands to a wide V, legs to a nice wide V. And on the inhale, we're going to lift our right hand, left leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, left hand, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift and stretch. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift and stretch. Exhale, down. Alternating arm and leg with each one. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, lift and exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale down, and hold that down. Relax. Wiggle the hips a little bit. Take a couple breaths. Exhale slow. And on the next inhale, lift all four. Hold for just a moment. And exhale, come down. Take that right arm straight out and roll all the way over, back onto your back. Okay. Whew. Take a couple more breaths on the back. Let the body come long. Point the toes. Stretch all the way through the body. And reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, bring it all the way and reach down. Grab those knees and squeeze knees to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Maybe rock back and forth a little bit on that low back. Find what feels good. And then go ahead and relax the legs and feet on the mat. Relax the arms and the body. Make yourself comfortable. And we're going to transition into our final restorative for this practice. So whatever that looks like for you, I always recommend using a blanket. You could use a blanket under you for padding. You can have one under your neck here. as a neck roll to fill the gaps of the neck. So I roll it this way, and then I roll it up toward the head like this, so it really creates kind of a cradle for the head, relaxing the rest of the body. Obviously, you're welcome to use bolsters, blankets, whatever makes you comfortable. Eye pillow. You can have your eyes open or closed, totally up to you. Once you get settled onto your mat for your restorative, refocus on the breath. Take a few moments to inhale the good stuff and exhale the bad stuff. Nice slow breaths. Slow the breath down by making the exhale breath a little bit longer than the inhale breath. Let the whole body be supported by the floor below you. Focusing on the breath. If your mind begins to wander, just bring it back. Breathing in and breathing out. You may stay here as long as you like. I recommend maybe about 10 minutes or so to really bring some peace and calm to the body. And I'm going to go ahead and close out this practice and end our video. Thank you for joining me. Keep on keeping on. We're all in this together. Love you all. Namaste.